short covering rallies, and you can see that on the radar screen. So we'll start with the pound dollar. And the structure point that was triggered on Friday was the 156.04. That was one of our structure points. We traded above it, and if you look at and we have closed the week at 157, so we moved about 100 pips above the structural point. And in that move, we went through several 4 daily highs, 1 daily high above the structural point, above several days, and this thing just went on a tear, and it closed the week at 157.13. Now, this is a little bit concerning because we are pretty much near the high of the day. And that is a sign that we need to be extremely careful if we decide to continue. If this is a genuine short covering rally and this is bona fide, then they will be trading above the high of that day. So this is going to be our buying point. So the high of the day is 127.26. So I will buy it only upon a trade above 157.26. So my buying point is going to be I just have to put the 1 second here. I'll minimize it in a second. So that will be my buying point, and the next structural point above that, as you can see it over here, that is the big structural point, which is the 157.82. The 157.82 has been the granddaddy of all the structural points in the British pound. So my structural point to the upside is the 157. So, and if I buy it, if I'm going to buy it above the 157.26, I must not let this thing come below the 157.26, because this is, I'm catching a short covering rally, so that will be my stop. So when I say you're gonna give it some, when I say 157.26, this means you're going to give it a few pips. I mean, let's say 10 pips or so below that, so you're not choking the trade, but you just want to make sure that if it gets above the 157.26, it actually continues to go higher. You want to see momentum after that point. You're not interested for it to go to the 157.26 and stall. You don't want to see this. You don't want to see something like this. You want it to get above the 157.26, and you want this to continue to the upside. All right? Now, on the short side, where shall we short it? I mean, we always have to take a long point and a short point so that we can go with the market either way it does move. In a move like this, there is any pullback here is still could be a buying opportunity. I mean, if it opens 156.70, it has a good chance excuse me, for it to push higher. So any move over here, because of this such magnificent momentum and because of all this power that came in as a short covering rally, we have to make sure that we are going to sell it only below, when it comes below one of those daily highs and daily lows. So the closest sell signal is the 155.98. So my selling point, yes, it's far. This is where we are going to sell it. That will be our selling point. I'm going to put an S so you know that this is our selling point. So below the total daily high, this is where we can only sell it. And if I do sell it, then our stop is going to be above the 156.12. So we're going to sell it below 155.98, and our stop is going to be 156.12. And we do have a structure point here, which is the 156.04. So my structure short point is the 156.04. Okay, so let me put this down. So for the pound, we are going to buy it above 157.26. If I do, I have a structural long point at 157.82. So we have about 50 points. If it takes above that, it should take us to the upside. We have at least a cushion of 50 points to the next structural point. On the short side, I'm going to go short below 155.98, and I do have another structural point. What's that? Oh, I made a. So if I have a 155, then this has to be one and the same. That my short has to be the structure. I made a mistake. So that would be 156. That's better still if your structure point is your short point. So in this case, we'll make it the same. So my short point is the 156.04, and that's going to be my structure short side, and it is also going to be my stop. Okay, that is the pound dollar. So let me save that.